Not back to a person. Okay, so I didn't get it. I'm sorry. That's 3, I didn't get it. So that's 24.
I made notes, which I'll send through with your final grade.
Final.
But I'm interested to know how you feel about it. Were there any areas that you were disappointed in? I know you've been anxious about the technology side of things.
I know you have been anxious about
I was. Last time I did a presentation
for
my history subject, it was a disaster.
How so?
I think I was just way too ambitious with the tech on that occasion. I had moving graphics and audio and video, and in the end, it just distracted from what I really wanted to say.
That certainly wasn't the case this time, though.
No, I think that's what I'm unhappy about. I was so put off by the previous experience that I went for just bare bones this time. It was very rudimentary, really. I wish I'd aimed a bit higher.
Well, that's something to keep in mind for next time.
Yeah, a good lesson, I guess.
I think it should be C because as I said earlier, and part 3.
So you've just done part 3 of this IELTS listening
so there's a
practice
lot
test.
I didn't catch it.
Remember,
so I got
if you're having trouble
I got
with any of these
definitely
questions, you can learn E2 strategies at each.
Go ahead. Okay, let's go to the part 4, the last part.
Coming along today to learn more.
25.
Thanks to all of you for coming along today to learn more about termites. I'm excited to introduce you to these most fascinating insects that are not dissimilar to ants, except they're usually white and, of course, they can destroy your house because they have an insatiable appetite for wood. Love them or loathe them, termites are certainly one of the most successful insects in the world, colonizing everywhere on Earth except Antarctica. I want to start this lecture by discussing where they live.
I want to.
Their mounds and nests, because this is truly fascinating.
This is truly fascinating.
The structure of a mound can be very complicated. Inside the mound is an extensive system of tunnels and conduits that serve as a type of ventilation system for the nest. In order to get good ventilation, there's a central shaft that runs.
The central shaft. C-E-C-N-T-R-A-L-C-H-E. Central shaft. Okay, let's go to 26.
Right through the middle of the mound where air is pushed down towards the nest. If we take a closer look at the central nest structure, we can see 3 main parts.
3 main parts, like
each an engineering marvel. Into itself. Right at the top of the nest.
Right at the top of the nest
is stored wood.
Is stored wood. Right at the top of the nest. Right at the top of the nest is stored wood. T-O-R. Stored wood. 26 is stored wood.
Tiny bits and pieces of termites daily foraging.
And
right in the middle of the nest is
and right in the middle of the nest is, okay, see?
Larger oval-shaped cavity called the royal cell.
Loyal cell. It's called loyal cell. O-Y-L-C-E. Loyal cell, yeah.
Like ants, termites also have an amazing social hierarchy, or social caste, including workers, soldiers, and of course, a king and a queen. So below that larger cavity are several smaller cigar shapes. These are the gallery chambers. The shape and size of these depend on the type of termite, but these ones here are pretty uniformly cigar-shaped. I could talk to you all day long about the sophistication of the nest, but let's take our focus off the nest now and notice some other features of the ventilation channels. You might notice an interesting curvy or wavy outer structure.
Outer structure. Let's I think it's 28. I didn't get it. Okay, just go to 29. Outer structure.
Well, these are the ridges, and they.
Oh, these are ridges. These are ridges. R-I-G-E-S. Ridges.
Help to regulate the temperature of the nest, but the real regulation is done by what you might think of as air conditioning. Can you see what look like little tubes that run just beneath the outer wall around the or wavy outer structure? Well, these are the ridges, and they help to regulate the temperature in the nest. But the real regulation is done by what you might think of as air conditioning. Can you see what look like little tubes that run
Can we see what it looks like?
just beneath the outer wall around the entire mound? They're the air channels. Just beneath the outer wall around the entire mound. They're the air channels.
The air channels. Okay, so 30 is air channels. Air channels, the 30 is
They help with the circulatory flow of air, and interestingly, they're unidirectional. The air follows a strict course around the entire mouth.
Okay, we are done the whole parts, part 1 to part 4. And yeah, I'm
So
pretty.
you've just completed this IELTS listening practice test.
Yeah,
But
so
don't go anywhere, because I'm now going to explain to you
yeah, let's check out answer. Okay, so the answer, the first the first one is GMBOROUGH. GMBO. Oh yeah, I'm right.
distractor.
Yeah.
Green road.
Green
And that's
road.
wrong.
That's
and
wrong.
then spell that. In 2, we were
Yeah, 2 is the cinema. Yeah, it's
listening
not.
for
Yeah, yeah, it's a 2. It's no problem. It's easy to find as we're just beside the cinema. Beside the cinema, just like beside next one is the cinema. Beside the cinema. So about so next to the cinema. So about 2 blocks from the States, as she said earlier in the conversation, it's 2 blocks. So definitely it's not just beside. Okay, let's go
that
ahead.
type of building or
Okay, got it. And I know this
place.
part.
The distract. We're listening for.
Okay, so just 3 is 35. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, well, we just had meetings yesterday with 15 people, but it's usually had as around 25. Yeah, just these distractors, and we just can't have more than 35 people, and more than 35. So man, that means we can't. They can't have 35 people in there. But if like 36, it's not allowed.
A number or all that give there. That's the maximum 85 people. And you admit for question.
Okay, so oh my gosh. Oh, so so number 4 is the kitchen. Yeah, I'm right.
4,
This one has its own restroom attached as well as a kitchen.
we're listening for a.
But the number 5 is I'm wrong. It's I thought I still have some problem with like 15 or 50. So I spell it's 450, but it's 415. It's okay. So wrong.
Facility and
Facilities.
kitchen is the answer.
It's
But you must have spelled it correctly. Then, for question 5, we need a price.
What's it?
A number 1. Now, key
Okay.
and distress are this. Missed, not key.
Keys,
Keys
arrange-
with an S.
Oh, just the keys. Okay, just the keys. It's not sort case. Okay, so speak to manager the day before to arrange the case. Okay, so okay, let's check out. Okay, so I'm wrong with this one. Okay, and then just the day before, our manager will give you a ring to sort out our case. Sort out case. What's the meaning of sort? Give a ring. Give a ring to sort out case. Sort out. Okay. Sort out. Case. Yes. Oh yeah, just sort out case. I'll just give you a case. Okay, just sort out. Okay. Ring and sort out case. Oh, I got it. Just that is a ring and sort out case. Okay, so give you a ring to sort out case. Okay, speak to manager. Okay, our manager. Okay, just speak to manager the day before to arrange the case. Okay, sort out case. We usually
If you
leave
missed the
last.
plural,
Well, so you
that
can come and
S,
go as
you would
please
get it
on the
wrong.
day and you just return.
Question 7, 8,
27 is a short table.
and
Yeah,
9.
table.
Well,
It's a table, yeah. I said, but I read the short table, so I'm wrong. Okay. So we do ask you let you ensure the table has been wiped down smoothly. Okay, table. Okay.
the table must be
table.
cleared.
The table.
No distractors there.
Okay, so
But
yeah,
wiped down and
wiped it down. Okay, so 8 is rubbish. Yeah, I'm right. RUBBSH, rubbish is garbage. Okay.
cleaned
That's
are
being.
the synonyms
Okay,
used.
so 9 is a reception. Yeah, I'm right. Reception. A laptop.
The
Let's go ahead.
9 requires listening to
ARJAH. Oh, it's JAH. I spelled wrong. I read it as ARJGH. It should be ARJAH. Yeah.
spelling.
Oh my gosh, her name is Jenny. Jen R. Okay, so ARJAH. Okay.
The answer for question 10, and
Okay,
here are
so let me check out. So like number 5 is wrong, number 5 is wrong, and number 6 is as I read it's starter case, so it's kind of a little bit wrong. And number 7 is as read it's a short table, but it's just a table. I'm wrong, so it should be like a. And number 10 is like a ARJH, and ARJAH. I read it's ARJJH. Actually, it's ARJAH. I'm wrong too. So so just like three wrong, just I got three wrong answers. Okay, so let's go to part 2. Okay, information board is F.
Question
Yeah,
11.
correct.
The
Yeah, I'm
enter
correct.
next to the children has right.
Okay, so children's playground is B. Yes, I'm right.
Its position. This time,
Dog song is a C. Yeah, I'm
we need
right.
to use football mind. Answer to question
Okay, 15 is E. Yeah, I'm right.
14. The fountain is
Fountain is A. Yes, right.
in position A. 15.
The next one is a G.
This one is pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. Yeah.
And for question 16,
question 16 is G.
the answer
Yeah,
is
right.
G.
Yeah.
The drinking taps are right at the entrance at the south gate on the right-hand side as you enter.
Yeah, always correct.
So here are the answers
I always correct because this part I practice a lot.
for questions 11. Multiple choice, same 14 and 18.
Okay, so the BC, okay, 17 is BC, yeah, correct.
Are B and C, or C2. History said the is this C.
And the 19 and 20 is CD.
The school.
Yeah, that's correct. Because I think it's because this is part 2, right? Yeah, this is part 2. Part 2, they don't need to write down something. They just write down letter. They just let you to choose A, B, C, D. So that's why it's kind of easy to get all correct. All correct.
Pause the video.
So let's see. Go
If you
to
want to
21.
check 8 again. That was part of this. For question 20.
Okay, 20. Okay, so yeah, so I really should concentrate about part 3. Go say part 3 is 21. 21 is 8. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so when I saw that, I haven't seen an article on it. Okay, so when I saw that film by the naturalist, I forgot his name, the soul expert. I guess that's when I really got interest. Okay,
1, 2, may finally forget his name.
22.
Or
22. Yeah, 22 is a C. Okay, so how did you know much about the gem for the period to your research? I would thought that I was an expert. That was too long. You need to understand this long sentence. Then you could understand which one is correct. Okay, I thought I was an expert, but I was realized that no, my reading for this presentation was I would have a really best attitude. She has best attitude too. And I was only read aware of 1.5 year. I was so I never read anything, by people who really favor of junk food, and she never read anything about it. So definitely is not B, and it's obvious now. But I don't think I really understood the different views of the matter, and she also done different. She also just like and she just don't know too much about the jam food.
paraphrase 23.
Okay, that's 23. Yeah, 23. I just jumped on it, and because I didn't listen carefully. And okay, so okay, I don't know the meaning of this one. Relation, RELATION, RELATION,